And hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Tyngsborough TV Live. I'm Town Media Director Steve Brogan, and we're going to talk with the Tyngsborough High School Theater Director, Sarah Martin, the esteemed theater director of the high school, talking about Les Miserables, or Les Mis, as everybody likes to say. I guess I say it the long way. I don't know.
Both ways are good.
Yeah, both ways are cool, right? So I just want to remind everybody before we start, you can watch this broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, tyngsboroughma.gov, or at Comcast 8 Verizon Channel 29. And if you're on Facebook watching there, feel free to ask questions of Sarah or just send a shout out. And we're going to talk about the play and all that stuff. So, all right, so let me introduce you first, Sarah. How are you today?
I am wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent. Good to see you. I got to ask you about Les Mis because this is your most recent, the play you're working on right now. How much effort, how long has it taken you to prepare for this broadcast?
For this broadcast?
A broadcast. The show.
So for the show, I mean, So we have a pretty crazy schedule overall at the high school. So we go straight from our dinner theater production. We immediately audition our competition show, and then literally the second we finish the competition show, we go right into main stage. So mid-March we've been doing this.
Wow, okay.
And so, and every single day, most of the time till about 6 o'clock, the kids or parents are there in the space, either acting or building or both. So there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of time and a lot of rehearsal.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of rehearsal, but you do a fantastic job. I mean, I've seen the rehearsals for like Frankenstein and some of the others, and it's awesome to watch it. Like it's one of these like awe-inspiring, like these are high school kids doing this, and they're amazing.
Oh, I think that's really important to us. So I think about myself and then the administration and both at the high school and at our central office, so the superintendent's office. And I think the thing we all agree with is that these kids might not all go out and pursue theater as a career, but to do something and to do it and to try to be excellent and to really sort of strive to do the best work we can possibly do, I think is really important to all of us. And the kids buy into that. They want to do quality work. They want people to say, "You're in high school?" Right. They want to sort of be as impressive as they can be. And I think that's such a brilliant thing about our town that we're always trying to strive to like create the most brilliant work we can. It's everybody's involved. So students and parents and alumni. We have several alumni helping out with the show this year. So there's a really lovely tradition in this town of theater and trying to do it really well.
Excellent. Well, I'd say that lends to the direction of the theater as well. So
thank you.
Kudos to you. Well done. Job well done. Let me ask you this. How do you choose what plays you want to do? Like you've done some really interesting different plays lately.
Yeah, well, because I think in the time that they spend with me, especially when I think about the high school, so they're 4 years in high school, I want them to encounter a bunch of different kinds of shows. So we do comedies, we do epics, we do more classical pieces. There's so many different kinds of pieces of theater to introduce them to. So it's finding a balance of all those different kinds. But then, not that I don't love every class, but this particular senior class is immensely talented. They've worked so hard. They're such an amazing unit of kids that work together so well. And they've been begging for this since they were in middle school.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
To do Les Mis?
Oh, to do Les Mis.
Okay.
Well, Les Mis is the show that I think every theater kid falls in love with first.
So this is like the pinnacle for them?
Yeah,
like as far as the type of show they want to do?
Like this is the show. Like, and it was the same thing when I was in middle school. This was one of the very first shows I fell in love with. It's beautifully written. The songs are incredible. The story itself is beautiful, and so it's the perfect show. It's got everything. So for this particular show, you have these kids who are so talented, who've worked so hard for so long, and so you want to reward them with something epic, and that's what this show is. But then we think about Les Mis, we think about Drowsy Chaperone, we think about Young Frankenstein and My Fair Lady we did a couple of years ago. It's also just about introducing them to a lot of different kinds of work, so that.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Different
genres, different styles.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then, of course, we look at the kids and we say, well, what do we have? And what are they going to thrive? Or what's going to help them thrive? Or what's going to help them learn the most? And so there's a lot that goes into choosing the productions. And
clearly it's not something you just wake up like, oh, we're going to do this.
No, I think
You put
that's
some-
only happened to me one time.
Okay.
A couple years ago, I was like, oh, this is definitely the show. And I didn't think twice. But no, we normally spend a lot of time going through shows, making sure it fits the kids, that it challenges the kids, that it's attainable.
Do the kids get input into the shows as well, or is this all on?
Actually, they do. So
Okay.
every year they get sent out a survey, parents and
okay.
and the kids. And so I send out all the shows that I think they should be introduced to, that I'm thinking about, and then they vote, and they also have a chance to introduce shows they really want to do to me. So no, it really is a dialogue. I mean, I make the final call because
Right. Ultimately, somebody has to make a choice. But
they definitely have a lot. They have a lot of say in how that process starts. And sometimes there's a show that I wasn't even thinking about doing, and they really want to do it, and I'm like, all right, well, I think that one might come down the line, and so it becomes something.
What was
that's
one of
put in
those
my
type of shows?
So when we did Wedding Singer a couple of years ago, that was definitely not on my radar whatsoever.
Wait, The Wedding Singer based off the movie?
Based off the
Adam
movie.
Sandler movie? Oh, wait, no, that's
so
awesome.
we did that a couple of years ago. Definitely wasn't something that, not sort of a show I initially was drawn to or was on my agenda. But there was a couple of them, as well as my music director. They really loved the show.
Okay.
And I looked at it and I was like, yep, that's the show. And so
Awesome.
And sometimes it's the opposite. We really love Sweeney Todd, myself and the music director.
Okay.
The kids aren't as fond of it. And so
it's a dark
it's a pretty
movie
dark show.
play. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
I could see that would be
Yeah. So while it would challenge them and I think help them grow.
Yeah.
If it's not the show that they're going to be passionate about and is going to be the best fit for them, well, I'm going to want to know that. And so.
Right. Well, you want them to have the buy-in on it too.
Yeah,
I imagine.
absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not a dictator. So, like, it's important that they do things that they excite them and challenge them. And so it's a little bit of me and a little bit of them. And I think ultimately we always find the right season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have there been any major challenges with Les Mis and getting this off the ground, or has it gone fairly smoothly?
Well, it's gone fairly smoothly. I
mean, Knock on wood.
Yes, I mean, I am. You can't really see this in the video, but I'm about to have my first child. So that's been.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Very excited.
So that's been challenging because the late hours aren't as easy. But the thing that's been so amazing this year, as sort of we've encountered this, is then a lot of people have stepped up and taken things on.
Awesome.
So
That's
alums
cool,
show up and go, how can I help? And
well, nobody's going to leave a pregnant mommy like, no, I'm not helping you. You know, of course they're going to help you.
And parents
right. That's awesome. That's good to know.
And parents have put in, I think, more hours on this show than any show I've worked on in this district. Like
really?
They have gone above and beyond and just been absolutely incredible. So as a community, I think we're really good at figuring out what our challenges are and then stepping up and making things happen however we need to. And I think that's definitely happened on this show.
Excellent.
And then this is a challenging show. This is not an easy show to do. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's hard vocally. So I think it's definitely challenged the kids in ways that they did not even think it was going to challenge them.
How many songs are in this play? Like different songs are in this one?
Well, so this is the crazy thing about this show.
Okay.
So this is the first time we've done a show like this since I've been here. And so this is my 5th year. So this is a sung through show. So there are no scenes. So
the whole thing is singing?
So
wow.
and it's long. It's
okay.
So it's a good long. So come to the show. But
it's an enjoyable long.
Yes, it's an enjoyable long. But it's a pretty long show. It's an epic show, and nothing is spoken. There's maybe 2 spoken lines total. So everything is sung.
Okay.
Everything.
Almost like an opera.
It's
very much
so
like that,
it's kind of like a pop opera.
Okay.
Is what people
that makes
often
that's a
talk
good
about.
analogy, right? Yeah. I like
And
that.
so it's immensely challenging because they're singing the whole time, and it's challenging music. So I will say that as far as the shows they've worked on, this is definitely the most challenging piece they've done. But I feel like they've really stepped up to the plate, and they really love this show. And so there's a lot of really beautiful work that's coming, especially out of the leads, just kids who are just giving their whole heart and soul to tell this story.
You have some wonderful vocal talent. I've seen them in some of the other plays, and they really are talented. These kids are good.
Oh, they're really, really good. I mean,
impressively good.
I mean, this senior class is just, they blow me away.
Yeah.
But like Jared LeMay is doing Valjean, and I'm always impressed by him. But I'm so impressed because he loves this character so much. He wants to tell this story so badly.
Mm-hmm.
And for that character, and really for the show in general, this show is about it's about redemption, and it's about when we choose to change for the better, and it's about, you know, how do we become the person. How do we become a person that we're proud of, and that we're proud of? We can look at ourselves in the mirror and be really proud of who we are. Especially this particular character comes from a position where they're not feeling that way whatsoever, and they've made some mistakes. And he so vividly captures what that character is going through and wants to tell that story and believes in it so much that there are some moments where he's singing certain songs like Soliloquy or Who Am I, or God on High, which are three absolutely gorgeous and challenging songs. You almost feel uncomfortable because this kid is just bearing his whole soul up there on stage, which is a good thing. And it
kind of the thing that gives you a little chill, little shiver, you know, like,
and
wow.
So the depth that he's searching for and the work that he's doing, I mean that's the pinnacle of doing theater, and what we want the kids to get out of it is being able to empathize with a character and tell a story and make people feel something, and I think he's doing such a beautiful job of capturing that. You know, we have Tara Pelletier in one of the lead roles, and Abby McIsaac, and they're just doing this incredible job of telling the stories of women who are, for the most part, not exactly what society is focusing on in this particular period of time, but telling really valid and vivid stories that aren't just related to the men in their lives, but also to their own stories and their own truths, which I think is ideal. And then we have our Javert, who just completely captures everything that character is going through, and you will love him and hate him at the same time. And so there's just a lot of really beautiful work, and the kids are digging as deep as they can. And then the ensemble itself is just constantly looking for more bits and more pieces, so that they're not only entertaining you, but making you laugh and helping you understand what's going on. So I'm very proud of the casting and the crew as a whole, and just everything they've poured into this production. A really, really challenging piece.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's going to be an exciting play. I know you have to get back, so we won't keep you too long. You do have to go back and teach and continue with the practice and training. So before I let you go, we're just going to quickly go to the website so I can show you guys where you can get tickets, because tickets are still available. May 4, 5, 10, and 11 are the dates. All of them are 7 p.m. except for the 10th, I think, is the 2 p.m., I believe,
exactly.
right? Okay. So you can go to fottheater.org, where you can get all the information about this play and go to buy tickets. If you go to, I think it's brownpapertickets.com, which there's a link on fottheater.org. You can pick up your tickets. They're $15, so like super inexpensive for something of this caliber. And I'm telling you, getting to see these kids, like I'm going to get a sneak peek a little while later today, and I'm excited. Like I really am excited to see them perform some of this stuff, because it's exciting to watch these kids do what they're doing. Go get some tickets. Support the theater group, definitely. Please do that. $15 for a ticket and $1.62, I think, or $52, excuse me, for the service fee. So not a big deal. Take your date out. It's a nice night. It'll be a nice couple of nights. So pick a date. Take your wife. Take your kids. Take your whoever. Take them out. Go see it. And then if you want to as well, you can go visit them on Facebook at Friends of Tyngsborough Theater. And you can check out all the stuff that they're posting. You guys have done a number of little sneak peek videos introducing some of the characters and things like that. So you can check those things out there as well. But yeah, give these guys some love, because they could use it. They put in their hearts and souls and literally bleed for these things.
They really do.
You've had some amazing help behind the scenes. John Pelletier and his friends helping build sets, and like I can't wait to see it. I really am excited to see it. When I saw the last couple of plays that I come to visit you on, I was like, I can't believe they built this in this like little. It was incredible. It was really cool to see. So go see these guys, seriously. Go see them. So fottheater.org. And you'll get to see Sarah and all the kids doing their performances, as well as the music ensemble that's going to be playing behind.
An incredible professional orchestra. So like we have an extended orchestra this year, so we have 14 professional orchestra members, in addition to our music director. So in addition to seeing the kids and their amazing acting work, you kind of get a little bit of a little like symphony as well. And they're always such a highlight to have a professional orchestra at our theater, and they sound incredible and beautiful every year.
Excellent. Well, you get to see the sights, the sounds, the kids, the director, and the music. It's going to be awesome. Go see them. May 4, 5, 10, and 11, FOTtheater.org, and you can get more information about that. All right, guys, so that's all we got for this segment. Take it easy. Thanks for everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Sarah, for coming by, and I'll see you later today. We'll do some sneak peek videos. That's it, folks. Take it easy. I'll see you later with some sneak peeks. Bye.